Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again, time for your monthly Tarotscope readings for your North Node by sign and house for October 2022. Now, the reason I use the North Node as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that the North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you were here to learn and accomplish and master. So it's much more relevant in readings to your everyday life. I'm going to connect to the energies in a moment, and I want to invite you to close your eyes, take some deep breaths, relax into your reading, and open up your energy field to receive any information that's going to be most relevant to your life. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. All right, North Node in Aries and or the first house North Node for October 2022. Okay, really interesting. So this side of the table, the spread here represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and this side represents the second half of the month from the 16th on. So your overall theme card that came up, I got some really big, intuitive hits. This is the Chariot card, and I'm seeing movement forward through balancing and change. So I'm seeing like your life movement through balance and change. And your timeline cards are, for the first 2 weeks, are the Judgment card, and you've got the Nine of Wands reversed, and you've got the Three of Cups reversed. Now, the interesting thing is I'm seeing like a lot of you are have gotten like a really big wake-up call. And you're waking up to past patterns in your life and others. You're seeing these patterns, and it's like a lot of you are like, you know what, I'm not going to do the same old. I'm not going to be the same old. I can see this person. This is always the same, with them. It's like recognizing patterns. And that's where the movement forward is coming from, is because you're recognizing these patterns. And it's like a big wake-up call. Like I see this first 2 weeks, there's going to be something in particular that's going to be like a wake-up call. And it's for each of you, it could be different. Like it could be like you just have this dream and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I get it now. Or it could be like a situation that happens and you finally see it for what it is. So there's like, it could come in many, many different ways, but I see it as a wake-up call. Now, your two advice cards here, we'll get to in a minute, but I'll say they're Death reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed. And remember, as I always say, the Death card is not negative. The death is transformation. It's coming from one state to the other. And look what we have here in the Judgment card. You have people in a state of deadness in the grave, okay, not physically dead, this is figurative, and they're awakening. They're getting a wake-up call, okay? And that's what this transformation is about. Now, here is the one catch. So there's this transformation going on, and I see the Queen of Cups reversed here for one of your other advice cards. This is about when this first 2 weeks happen and you finally get this wake-up call. Don't get bogged down and let your heart and your emotions drag you into old patterns. So when it happens, it's like you gotta run with it. You gotta, because you know what's right, but there could be uh, a desire to go back into past patterns because of, oh well, I'm just gonna forgive them again. They didn't mean it, or I'm just gonna, gonna do this. Like, it's almost like, because you're feeling it emotionally, like emotional guilt, whatever. There's something that could be going on, and just don't give into that. Because what I'm seeing is, with this Three of Cups reversed, what hit me was, there could be, as you are changing and as you are going down your path of becoming stronger and becoming more independent, refining who you are, as you're doing that, there could be, and there most likely is, people around you that are like not liking it because they want you to be the same old you. And that could be friends, it could be immediate family relationships, it could be in a romantic relationship, it could be work, it could be whatever. But as you, and this happens a lot, as you are changing and transforming who you are, there could be people that are not digging it. They don't, and that could be pulling you. It's like, well, why aren't you this way? I mean, this is the way we've always done it, and this is, like, oh, we've always, and it's like the party's over. That's kind of what I'm seeing with this. For them, these people are like, oh, you mean I can't get away with doing or saying that anymore? Or like, they're not the same anymore. I can't, like, I can't overpower them mentally or emotionally anymore. Whatever it is, it's like the party's over. So for them, okay? And so you just have to stay strong. Don't get sucked back into the old emotional patterns, okay? And remember, that's because this is going to be a big chance for you to move forward this month. Now, the second half of the month, your timeline cards are the King of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. Now, as I've said for most of the North Node readings this month, on the world stage, the collective energy for everybody astrologically and worldwide looks to be pretty intense, especially the second half of the month, possibly even the first half, but especially the second half. There's challenging things going on around the world, okay? And the things that are happening in the world in general, in our own country, individual countries that we live in, do affect us, but we each have our own path. So I feel like there are things that are going to be, happening worldwide that are going to affect us, okay? But for you in particular, I am seeing things with this King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles reversed. I'm seeing that things of a financial nature, any things of value, so property, and like I said, I'm seeing this a lot this month, okay? Property, investments, salaries, income, just money in general. There's going to be like issues that are going to come up, and that could be everything from just like, wow, okay, I have a repair that has to come up, and with inflation and all these different things could come up, and it could cause, and what could happen is that it could cause you to maybe act in ways or react in ways that you don't normally do, or cause some sort of as I said, like a reaction. This is not a time to react or overreact. It's a time to act. And remember, the difference between acting on something and reacting is, when you are reacting, we're usually kind of behind it a little bit, like we're kind of, it's like a delay, and it happened, and then, but when you're acting, it's like you see the situation for what it is more clear, and then you can take proper action. So it's much better. That's what I'm saying with this reversed Knight of Swords. It's like, don't react, don't charge, fools rush in. Don't rush in, okay? Just take things and understand something before you're like moving forward, whatever this situation or situations are for you personally. Now, you also have for advice the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and you've got the Nine of Cups. So these advice cards, what are they telling you? Well, it's really interesting because the King of Pentacles reversed is saying that yes, there could be challenges of with money, finances, salaries, and whatnot, but what this is also telling you is don't forget to keep your dreams alive. That's like really, really important for you, that whatever this is, don't let it like, you might have to take pause and take action in a certain area, but don't let it squash your lifetime dreams, because it's really important to keep kind of like a very positive outlook. Like, what are your dreams and wishes? Like, look for what you want, because remember, you normally will be rewarded for impulsive actions. But as I said, this second half of the month, don't be too impulsive with these things, but kind of hold back. But keep those dreams alive. It's really important. Like, what is it you want, like, ultimately? And don't get discouraged if it seems like it's out of reach, but just dream on those dreams, okay? And don't give them up. And as I said, with this reversed Queen of Pentacles, she's telling you not to get too overly emotionally invested in whatever it is that that's happening. Okay, so yeah, there could be some challenges or some discouragements the second half of the month, but I think the key for you, the two key things are not being too impulsive, and also keeping those wishes and dreams alive. But I also want to mention one more thing too regarding this Knight of Swords reversed. For some of you, if you have not been really good at acting on impulse, some of you may need to act impulsively, and that's what this could also be saying. But I feel like for most of you, it's kind of like, hold your horses, don't rush in. But for a few of you, it could be that way. And the way you're going to know the difference is that, does whatever action you take, is it going to help you get to where you want to go? And that's how you know if you should act or not. Like, if you say, well, if I do this, I don't think it's going to really bring me closer to what my dreams are. And then that's how you kind of know, okay? So I just want to mention that. And yeah, look, just, we're all navigating all these energies. We're all going through this together. It's crazy times in the world, but, all throughout history, there have been lots of humans and our ancestors that have had to go through, crazy intense times, and we will get through it. We will get through it. But through it all, remember, we will be way better off. The universe rewards those who follow their soul path. So follow that North Node path, and you will be a lot better off than the average person that does not do that. So thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you'd like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Can give you some more information on that. And yeah, shoot a comment out if you'd like. I answer them all. I love to read your comments. Just say hey or ask any questions you'd like. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.